Hey there, and welcome to Prompt Responses, the companion to my blog, This Side of the Apple. I'm Shonda Renee, and I am just here to read. Simple as that. These are my real, unfiltered responses to prompts that pull a little something real from inside. Sometimes they're personal, sometimes a little poetic, sometimes a little raw. Each episode is short, but the heart behind them runs deep. So thanks for stopping by, and let's get into it. Today's prompt is, what is your career plan? The title to my response is, Building While the Ground Shifts. Now, this is a timely question, especially since the firm I work for is headed toward a huge change. It's been in the news lately, and many of us are anxious about what the future holds. For me personally, when I try to imagine what could happen, my mind goes blank. I think it's blank for the simple fact that I'm no reader of the future. Since reading into the future isn't my ministry, my thoughts have to go elsewhere. So I've been focusing on what I can see, what I can control, and what brings me joy and contentment in my current role. Right now, that means studying for a specific Microsoft certification. I plan to take the exam in June. I also have a tech consulting side hustle, and I just landed a good contract that I'm very excited about. It sure pays to do good work for good people. Now then there's this blog and the accompanying podcast you might be listening to now. If I could do this all day, I'd be a very happy woman. But since the viral gods haven't shined down on me just yet, I'll keep bringing home the bacon with my other gigs. So for my anxious coworkers, I've got two poems. The first is The Laughing Heart by Charles Bukowski. Bukowski's work and persona are favorites of mine. His crudeness and lifestyle, laid bare in his writing, are intriguing and often hilarious to me. He doesn't flinch from the ugly stuff of life. He bathes in it and talks mess about it. At least that's how I see it. The Laughing Heart is ultimately about enjoying life until you die, which honestly might be the best thing we can all do for ourselves. I invite you to read the poem in its entirety, but here's a fitting snippet. Your life is your life. Know it while you have it. You are marvelous. The gods wait to delight in you. The second poem is Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. It's a poem about following the call of what brings you joy. That's what I'll be keeping in mind as I continue committing my time, heart, and spirit to this blog and podcast. Here's a fitting line from her poem. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. If you're listening to the podcast, you can find the links to the poems in the description. So, what are your career plans? How do you plan to achieve them? What inspires you to keep reaching for them? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks so much for listening to Prompt Responses. If something in this episode stirred something in you, I'm glad. These reflections are just a way of making sense of the world, one prompt at a time. I'm Shonda Renee, and you can find more over on this side of the apple. Until next time, take good care of yourself.